Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to take a second and go over some new stuff we got going in the Solara we've been working on. We actually just completed these, and these are going to be available on our website and our .com here pretty soon, actually. So this is speaker adapters for this vehicle. I'm sorry, this vehicle is a 2006 Toyota Solara we've been doing some work on. He's a local client. We did a couple cool things. We just wanted to go over some of the equipment. So again, these are some custom speaker adapters that we offer at Sounds Good Stereo here. This is actually a 6x9 to 8-inch adapter for these Toyota vehicles. We do an adapter for the mid bass to convert the 6x9 to, that's actually an 8. And then on the dash here, we've got some adapters that we do out of some 1/4-inch HDPE, but those are going to house the tweeters for our two-way kit, our 8-inch two-way. What's really cool about these adapters is they cover a multitude of Toyota vehicles. I'm talking multi-kit from like 02 to 18 it's got applications for. So we're talking Tacomas, Tundras, Camrys. There's some Lexus models like the CTs, newer CTs, front doors. We have GS models, RX models. I mean, it's a pretty awesome application. And you know, we chose to do these. We actually have some back adapters too. So the rear adapters in here are actually done at a 1/4-inch HDPE as well. Some people say you can just screw right to that metal there. We just choose not to. We do a 1/4-inch adapter and then we gasket tape it front and back. The rear in this vehicle is more just kind of a fill, if you would. But anyway, back to the adapters. So years ago, manufacturers started going to a 6x9 in the front door. A lot of manufacturers do it today. Chrysler does it. Chrysler's done it for a while. Ford's been doing it. Toyota's done it for quite a while. The problem with a 6x9, if you're not aware, I mean, when we talk about music, there's just really high distortion in a 6x9 because it's not a round driver. So getting into an 8-inch two-way kit just makes more sense. It's going to have better musicality, better mid-bass. All in all, just be a better kit than what a 6x9 would offer you. I mean, it's not a direct drop-in. You know, a lot of the manufacturers went to these 6x9s just to try to create some more volume, but at the cost of the sound quality, you know, and a lot of people don't realize that. They just think they're getting bigger speakers, which means better sound, and unfortunately, that's not the case, you know. So this 8-inch two-way kit that we did in here is actually an Eton kit. It's going to be their POW 200.2. I mean, it's an awesome kit for the money. The 8s from Eton, believe it or not, it's a very high efficiency kit. So it's 94 dB sensitive. So for a lot of people that don't realize, 94 dB 1 watt 1 meter, that's your whole bang for your buck theory. Basically, it's how much output the speaker can create on a given amount of power. So the other thing we wanted to talk about here, we'll take a minute and do, is the source. This definitely adds to what this installation is in this vehicle. This is Sony's new high power. It's their XAV-AX7000. This is kind of the predecessor to the 5000, the AX5000. A couple things they went ahead and changed on this that we thought was really cool. Just gave us a lot of versatility with this radio. So first of all, what they did, they have it's an anti-glare screen now. It's a 6.95-inch anti-glare screen. They do some waterproofing on the buttons, I guess, today. So the waterproofing, so applications like motorcycles, power sports, convertibles, it's awesome. The anti-glare in the convertible is one of the coolest things. High power, what's really cool about that is we're talking 45 watts on 4 channels. The versatility of this radio, even in this application, it's awesome. So we chose this radio in this vehicle because this has a factory JBL package in it. It did have a factory subwoofer located behind the rear seats there. We talked about entertaining some options with the client regarding replacing a subwoofer. We were working on a budget, but wanted to just improve overall sound quality. This radio, some of the things you can do with this, I mean, in this application, we chose to run a front two-way kit and rear speakers and just utilize all 4 channels, 45 watts. We did our treatment package in the front doors like we always do. So it's complete treatment inside and out, just again to create that mid bass. With losing the subwoofer, that was one of the benefits of doing the 8-inch kit, is creating all that output in the doors. And we were staying budget friendly. You know, we didn't have to get into any excessive amplifiers or the cabling that's necessary when you're doing external amplifiers and stuff, and just that whole aspect really kind of maximize the client's dollar, which is what we specialize in here. This AX7000, you know, it does give you the option. You could have retained a factory subwoofer in here, or an aftermarket one for that matter. It does give you some wiring configurations to run a single subwoofer in what it calls subwoofer direct mode. What that does is it gives you basically a speaker level subwoofer channel with a dedicated sub control, the whole 9 yards. So what else is cool about this is right now we're connected, obviously. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is supported on this radio. It does have all of your standard features, you know, if you guys, let's see if I can get in here. So we got our tuner, satellite ready, Bluetooth options if you are not connected for CarPlay or Android Auto. When you are connected, this is a connected Android Auto and Apple CarPlay radio, which, you know, personal opinion, I like the benefits of charging when we're connected for CarPlay. We've seen some radio manufacturers out there that offer wireless CarPlay, and you know, if that's what works for them, so be it. I just personally, I don't like the lag of them, and not to say they all do, but I like the functionality of a wired CarPlay personally, and that's what we talk to our clients about here. But so we have our phone options down here. We have a USB. This radio does have 2 USBs. It's going to have a USB on the front, or I'm sorry, USB 1 is going to be for the smartphone control. We actually added a USB down on the console here. And then USB 2 is actually, you can do thumb drives on it, any kind of media. So movies, if you wanted to play movies, this is a media receiver, so no CD or DVD drive, but you are capable of movies through the thumb drive. Rear camera, we did add a rear camera to this vehicle. So I'll try to get the glare out of there. Obviously we still have some stuff to put together as well. And then our CarPlay menu, I'm sure you guys are all savvy with CarPlay, so. Another cool feature of this radio that I really liked, and it kind of caught me off guard that it works so well, but the steering wheel controls in this vehicle, we actually retain the factory steering wheel controls, and Sony, and I tip my hat to those guys, they shipped this radio with an adapter for the steering wheel controls to be able to tie it in without the need for an external interface. So basically what that means is older vehicles that have what are known as analog steering wheel controls, we're able to integrate the steering wheel controls with less cost to our clients. So if we go to the home screen here, I'll try to get you guys in here. We go to settings, we go to general, and we scroll down here. We actually have a steering wheel control option. And you know what, I'll program these for you guys just so you can see how easy this is. So we hit our button. Like right now we're programmed. These are the functions that we have. You know, we have our track back, track forward, volume up, volume down, and we actually chose the source button to use for voice control just based on how our client uses this. But let's go ahead and clear these out. So we're going to hit clear. We're going to erase all the current settings. So let's show you how easy this is. So when they're connected in the rear, again, this is an analog vehicle. So we're going to hit and hold volume up. We'll come over here, volume up on our wheel, and just that quick, we just program volume up. Volume down, and it's programmed. This is track forward. So what happens is you'll see a little orange illumination come up around the button when it is programmed. And I mean right there, it comes up that quickly. And so, and again, this one we chose to do a voice control. So we hit and hold, and we come here, we're going to use the mode button. And that quickly, let's get out of here. Go back to our source and volume. Well, now we have a volume control. So we have track. So we can use the track controls when we're on CarPlay or any of the other sources. And when we hit our mode button, it launches Siri. Siri, leave me alone. We're on YouTube.
Sorry, I can't help you with that while you're in the car.
Good job, Siri. Anyway, so yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of this stuff. If you guys are not familiar with the Sony products, I strongly encourage you to check them out. We support Sony products here pretty deep. The radios, they just work well, reliable. When we talk about reliability, Sony's so confident with these radios. I mean, they stand behind this with a 3-year warranty. So just really good value in these products. You know, there's a bunch of technical features that I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I mean, they have a quick wake up on this one, so it's 2.5 times faster, I think, on the boot up time. But all in all, my synopsis, Sony did a great job. They take feedback from the people in the field, from people using the radios, and they entertain it, you know, so we support. I think with this one, that's basically what we're going to cover for tonight. I'm not going to bore you guys with just product bullshit. We did some other things we might touch on tomorrow. We actually did a blind spot system in this vehicle that I was actually really impressed with. It's a product from Deadener. Real OEM looking kit, but all in all, I mean, this client, he got some really cool stuff. I mean, it's an 06 Solara, but I'm not gonna lie, it got us a little excited. So I think for tonight, guys, that's where we're gonna wrap it up. We've been burning a little bit of the midnight oil, and I wanna go home. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna check back with you guys tomorrow, hopefully get some more videos put together. I know Don's out gallivanting at PRI this weekend. It's a big speed show and performance parts up in Indianapolis. So hopefully we'll see if Don can get any coverage of that. If not, we'll razz him when he gets back. And yeah, again, we're gonna button this up for tonight, pull some cars in, and check back with you guys tomorrow, or just our next video. So like I said, if you haven't, I'll let you go on this. Just make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. The notification bell is super important, because there's no point in subscribing if you don't know that we have videos coming out. And you guys feel free, you know, liking a comment, something you guys want to see, or something you guys saw in the videos, let us know. We enjoy the feedback. So you guys take care, enjoy your evening, and we'll see you on the next one and another one.